What if they find out leprechaun
Mars rover's real?
Man, Eddie, I don't think I can do this anymore. Because it's just like, I don't see why. First of all, I don't see where the money is. I don't see, hold on a second. I don't see where the money is to have all these hoaxes.
You don't see the tax scam with the rovers? They just got NASA got $19 billion for Trump gave them $19 billion. What? Tell
Isn't
me.
it possible
tell me
that's
what,
so that they can actually make a rover?
Tell me what the space shuttle has done for humanity. Tell me all that money that was wasted on space shuttle, and then they just trashed it. They went up, I don't know how many times, and then they just trashed it.
I don't
Tell
know,
me
man.
how those billions of dollars has helped humanity. Tell me.
Well, I think scientific innovation is very important to us because in our minds, we constantly want newer, better, more innovative technology. This is a part of being a person in the 21st century.
What did we learn, though?
Everybody wants a new computer. Everybody wants new things. And a lot of this new stuff comes from NASA technology. It comes from all the science and innovation that goes to be a part of me. There's a list right there, Eddie. But why do you say this when you don't look into it?
I just need to tell me how
highway safety.
How come we couldn't do that down
tires,
here? How come we couldn't do that down here?
Eddie, but the massive requirements that you have on the gear when you're talking about going through fucking space, the insane stress of re-entry. They've figured out all kinds of crazy shit. The speed in which you land. They've figured out a bunch of crazy shit. Enriched baby food. I mean, portable cordless vacuums. Freeze-drying technology. All this comes from space. There's a shitload of things that they figured out. Harnessing solar energy. There's a lot of innovation that comes from the development of either the space station or the shuttles or a bunch of different things that they've invented. And they continue to innovate these things. These new satellites that they're shooting out into space are way better than the Hubble. They keep doing more and more, better and better, and it's this constant rush to see who can get to the furthest point of technology in whatever field they're in, whether it's the field of rocketry, whether it's the field of satellites. There's this massive amount of competition between the top scientists in the world. And to think that that's all fake doesn't make any sense because there are some things that are fake. So why assume that all this technology is fake when you really could see the Challenger? You saw the Challenger explode in the sky. If it's fake, no one was there to engineer the shit that failed.
Who said that was fake?
Well, any of it, any space travel.
The space shuttle's going up. It's a high altitude
do you know
plane.
the space shuttle goes up and they work on fucking satellites?
I didn't
do you know
they
dock with the space station?
I need to see video of that.
Oh, okay.
Show me video of that.
That's what spacewalks are usually about.
Jamie hit it.
They do. There's a lot. The problem is there's a lot of these things that you just automatically want.
Dude, they faked 6 moon missions, dude. Of course, I don't trust shit coming from NASA.
Even if that was true, those are people in 1969. They're not the same humans. Those people they're not the same human beings. That's just like saying that the people who made the movies in 1969 are the same people that made Fast and Furious 8. It's the people that make the movies. They're not the same people. They're totally different humans. It's like saying the stand-up comedians from 1969 were the same as the one.
But that was NASA in 1969. They faked 6 moon missions. How am I supposed to believe anything from that?
Those are not the same people.
How?
Even if that was true, those are not the same people, and Richard Nixon isn't alive anymore.
So you just write them all off, though, Eddie? Just off that one
exception? You got to prove
exception?
it to me. I don't need to believe it. I don't need to believe it. It's not gonna.